Alright, what's going on, guys? We are back in the kind of mangrove area of Fort Lauderdale. Off to a late start today. Low tide is supposed to be at 11:30. Wanted to fish a little bit earlier in the day, but it was raining pretty hard this morning. If the radar is correct, there's probably going to be about a 2-hour break between all the rain we got earlier today, and we're going to get rain in about 2 hours. Seems like it's over the Bahamas now, moving west. So probably got about 2 hours to fish. We are going to be doing a little bit of microfishing to start. There's still like that little goby that's down there that I haven't seen a lot of, but I haven't been able to catch it. I don't know if it's like a clown goby or a darter goby or some sort of goby I've never caught before. So hopefully we can find one of those today. But we'll probably get some crested, some frillfins, and if we get a little mosquito fish, if I see one of those, I'll probably live line them out, try to get a snook or like a not a fat sleeper, a big mouth sleeper, something like that. I don't know. We'll just fish here around the mangroves for the next hour or two until the rain comes, and we'll see what we can catch. Alright, so I know you've seen this spot, I think 3 or 4 times now within probably the last month, just because I fished it a lot, but there's still so many species of fish that I see down here that I want to catch that I haven't caught. So we'll try it out. I got a little Tanago hook with a little bit of shrimp set up there. Don't see any fish yet, but usually after I drop this in and it hits the bottom, the fish come out of nowhere, and I can usually catch one pretty quickly. What is that thing? Oh, I think that's a mohara. Oh, there's a goby coming over. Come on, guy. Got him. That's not the goby, though. That's the mohara. Alright, so first fish of the day is a little yellowfin mohara. Caught one of these last time. Really good bait fish, but he's just a little bit too big for the fish I think I would find here. So let me drop this one back in, and we'll see what else we can catch. Got him. Not the one I saw, but something else came over to hit it. Alright, so first goby of the day appears to be a frillfin. So these are usually the most common gobies that you're going to catch when you're fishing here in South Florida in this type of environment. Over in this spot, though, I've noticed that the crested gobies are more common. These guys are still really common. Sure, we'll probably catch a couple more of these guys today, but it's our first one. Oh, there's a bite. Oh, there's a bite. Got him. I think this is going to be a crested. Alright, so here is our little crested goby. So also an extremely common goby. In this spot they are the most common goby. I guess it's a matter of preference. These guys have, I think, nicer colors on them than the frillfins, but I like the pattern of the frillfins a little bit better. But yeah, I'm sure we're going to catch a couple more of these guys today as well. But for now, here's our first crested. Got him. Let's take a look at this little guy. Alright, so it's a non-goby. This is going to be an eastern mosquito fish. I'm still surprised that there's eastern mosquito fish here and not the rarer mangrove mosquito fish, because this is brackish water. It's tidal. You can see hopefully the tide's still flowing out. So there's a lot of moving water here. It is a little brackish, but this guy's going to make some good bait. Alright, so we got a little split shot, and that's above the mosquito fish that's gonna be live line. It's live now, on a size 16 hook. So let me just take this and flip it on out there. I believe there's some deeper water here. That's where I picked up the snook when I was here last week. So let's just let that sit, and we'll see if we can get some sort of predatory species on this. And while we wait, let's go back to microfishing. Oh, got a little guy. Alright, so we got another crested goby. I saw a bigger goby down there, which I'm not sure what it was. It's a little hard to see because the water is slightly murky, and all these overhanging mangroves don't allow a lot of sunlight to get down there, so tough to see the bottom. But yeah, this is not the guy I was targeting. There was a bigger one down there I wanted to catch, and this guy bit the shrimp anyway. That's not the one I wanted either. But let's look at this guy. Yeah, so right as I was dropping my bait into the water, this guy, along with another crested goby of this guy's size, kind of just ambushed it out of nowhere. Didn't even see these guys down there, but as soon as my split shot and bait hit the water, there's usually several little gobies that just come out of nowhere. So third or fourth crested goby, I lost track already, but let's get it back. Let's keep fishing. There is another crested, also not the one I was looking for. Alright, so I saw two smaller gobies, which might have been frillfins, I'm not sure. I was trying to get my bait down to those, but while it was on the way down, again, this guy came out of nowhere and just ambushed it. You got him. I think that's going to be a bigger crested. All right, there's our fifth, sixth, seventh, I don't know. Multiple crested gobies now have shown up, as expected. Unfortunately, no sign of that other goby that I really came here looking for specifically. I mean, these guys are still cool. I love any sort of small bottom dwelling fish species like gobies and darters and whatnot. But unfortunately, this spot is just overrun by crested gobies. Alrighty, so the tide changed on me pretty quick. It got low really quick and it's already starting to come in. I got in the water, which now I'm thinking is probably not going to help me too much. I was hoping I was able to find some different fish if I explore around a little bit more. I guess different fishes is the right term for that. But I'm not seeing any. So this might have just been a huge waste of time and effort. But let's see if I can find something. All I'm seeing right now are just some juvenile moharas. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be very fruitful, if you know what I'm saying. I guess I can just drop this down here. Hope I get lucky. Yep, nothing there. Yeah, so this might have been a complete waste of time. Because there's nothing that I'm seeing besides moharas down here. It's a little bit sandier here, so I thought there might have been different species. I guess moharas do like sand, so that makes sense. But the spot I had been fishing was rocky, muddy, and full of oysters and oyster shells. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything here. Well, you won't know until you try, right? So at least I can say I tried this. Got one. That's a mohara. Alright, so first fish from wading is a little yellowfin mohara. Now this one is more appropriately bait sized, but I've still got that mosquito fish out there which has gotten no attention at all. So yeah, I think getting in the water here was a complete waste of time. Got one mohara to show for it. I'll spend a few more minutes doing this, then I think we'll go back to just standing on shore. Nope, there's a goby here, but he's going for the split shot, not going for the shrimp, you idiot, like all these guys always do. They always go for the split shot. There's a shrimp. Got him. What kind of goby is this? Alright, so all this work of getting in the water has produced I believe only our second frillfin of the day, so I mean it's better than a crested. But yep, just a frillfin goby. So only moharas and some of the common goby species is all I'm able to see from the water level here. So yeah, let's start walking back to where we started, standing on the bank, and I'll see if I can catch a couple more fish from over there. All right, got a fish. All right, so first fish since I got back on the bank is another little frillfin. Just can't believe how I'm catching so many frillfins and cresteds, and that one species that I really, really want is nowhere to be found. All right, there's a big goby down there. I believe it's a frillfin, but let's see if we can catch that guy. One nice size goby. Oh, that was quick. He bit, and we got him. All right, so it's a solid size fish. I'd say this is the best catch of the day. But yeah, just another frillfin goby. So not much else I can say about these guys I haven't said yet. Let's get this guy back. Maybe we'll try to catch another one or two fish here, and I think we might call it a day. Alright guys, so that's going to do it. I don't know what happened to the rain that was supposed to rain, but we've been here, it's been 2.5 hours now. Has not rained at all. In fact, it got really sunny, really humid. Not very comfortable being outside conditions. And unfortunately, we didn't get really any cool species. I guess the frillfins and the cresteds are somewhat cool, just I've caught them a lot. I've been to this spot, I believe 4 times now in the last month or so. The first 2 times I came here, I saw that goby. It's a little bit more elongated. Might be a clown goby, might be a darter goby, I'm not really sure. The first time that I actually saw it, I got it to bite. But if you saw that video, I was using, I believe, a size 18 hook. So it was a little bit bigger, a little bit too big for that goby to bite. I still remember it like bit the bottom part of the hook, so the point was still exposed outside the mouth, and nothing else I could do about it. And the second time I came, which was a few days later, I saw that goby again. This time I couldn't get it to bite. And then been here 2-3 times since then, and I have not seen it. However, every single time I've been here, I've put my GoPro underwater, and when I got home, I've always checked the footage, and I've seen species underwater that I have not seen here in person, some of which would be new species. I did get that goby on camera once, so it is down there. Unfortunately, I just can't catch it, so we'll see what showed up on the footage today when I get home. But as far as what showed up on the end of my line, basically, I think it's just those mosquito fish, moharas, frillfins, and cresteds. So not a great day, but still a pretty good day of fishing. Even a bad day of fishing, still a pretty good day of fishing, if you know what I mean. So hope you guys liked it, and I will see you next time.